Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen's home is a housewives-free zone. Andy Cohen recently purchased an $18 million penthouse, and sources close to the Bravo star say that it comes with one rule: no one from the Real Housewives franchise is allowed through the front door. According to the National Enquirer, the Watch What Happens Live host has decided to set boundaries again, which means not inviting work acquaintances into his home. Earlier this year, Andy Cohen bought a plush new penthouse with stunning views and a terrace that is perfect for outdoor parties, but no Real Housewives are expected to make his guest list. He has distinctly said that they aren't allowed. According to a source from National Enquirer, no Real Housewives allowed. For years, Andy kept a healthy distance from the housewives when the cameras weren't rolling, but there were a few exceptions. Bethany Frankel, Carol Radziwill, and Kyle Richards were in the inner circle. He got burned. Now he knows better. No more housewives in his home. Andy has spent nearly 20 years at the helm of Bravo's programming, long enough to have seen some of his work friends turn on him. His former bestie, Bethany Frankel, once accused Andy of enabling toxic behavior and called out Bravo's practices on her Just Be with Bethany Frankel podcast. Then came Leah McSweeney's claim that Andy gives special treatment to Bravo celebrities who do cocaine with him. According to Page 6, Leah alleged in a February 2024 lawsuit that Andy engages in cocaine use with housewives that he employs, and that his proclivity for cocaine usage with his employees is well known throughout the Real Housewives franchise. In fact, Cohen tends to provide the housewives with whom he uses cocaine with more favorable treatment, and makes them appear more agreeable in edits of their shows. Lee added via Page 6. This behavior leads to a failure to accommodate employees who are disabled and trying to stay substance-free. At the time, Andy's rep stated that the claims against Andy are completely false. After the public scrutiny and legal issues, it seems the wisest thing for Andy to do is to separate his business from his personal life and keep anyone in the Bravo sphere as far from his personal life as possible. That likely begins with keeping the Real Housewives out of his beautiful new penthouse. Andy Cohen is the king of Bravo, the maestro behind the Real Housewives franchise, the face of Watch What Happens Live, and the man who's seen more champagne flutes fly through the air than most sommeliers see in a lifetime. He's mediated feuds about cheating, Botox, and psychic cats with more poise than the Dalai Lama, and still manages to find time to smile like he's not emotionally invested in a fight about who wore white to someone else's vow renewal. But when the cameras stop rolling and Andy walks through the doors of his Manhattan townhouse, something extraordinary happens. It's quiet. No screaming, no screeching, no sudden eruptions over who said what in Cabo, no dramatic "I'm done" exits or wine glasses hurled with the kind of precision usually reserved for Olympic discus. Andy's home? It's a housewives-free zone. Yes, you heard that right. The man who created a multi-billion-dollar brand based on glitz, glam, and glorious chaos lives in a surprisingly calm oasis. His sanctuary is beige. Not in the boring sense, but in the I don't want to be reminded of Erika Jayne's latex catsuit sense. Walk through Andy Cohen's front door and you're more likely to be greeted by the sound of Sondheim men shouting. His rescue dog, Waka, Raipi, was once the only drama king allowed to roam the halls. Now it's his son Ben, who provides the household's liveliest commentary, mostly involving dinosaurs and bedtime negotiation tactics. There are no versus-clad women accusing each other of being social climbers. Instead, there are Lego pieces, stacks of children's books, and the faint scent of lavender diffusers. The living room. Modern, warm, lived in. It's the kind of space where you imagine curling up with a throw blanket and a vintage Nora Ephron screenplay, not where you stage an intervention over Lisa Rinna's latest Instagram story. His couch doesn't have sequins or feathers. No confessionals are filmed from the corner. There's no throne for Teresa Judice to flip. Andy has a strict policy. No housewives drama crosses the threshold. That means no texts from Ramona Singer at midnight asking if she can use his place to host a Turtle Time after party. No last-minute pop-ins from Vicky Gunvalson shrieking "Doluhu" through the window. And definitely no sneak attacks from reunion outfits needing fashion approval. Friends, family, and even the housewives themselves know. When you're in Andy's home, the wigs come off and the real peace begins. "It's my reset button," Andy once said in a rare moment of Bravo Zen. "It's where I don't have to referee or ask, 'Do you regret anything you said tonight?' Indeed, no regret here, unless it's that he left the Peloton seat adjusted for Dorinda." Andy's kitchen is well used but not overly designed. No gold faucets shaped like swans. No marble waterfall island engraved with catchphrases. It's a kitchen meant for mac and cheese for Ben, not for making a statement. That's intentional, because when you spend your workday navigating whether someone's tequila launch party ended in betrayal, you don't want your fridge screaming fabulous. His walls are covered with art, but not the kind that has hidden messages about ex-husbands or sister-in-laws. There are no portrait murals of himself in a crown. No Fox Van Goghs that double as Easter eggs for future episodes. Just photographs he loves, souvenirs from travels, and drawings from Ben. Even the guest bathroom is peaceful. No inspirational quotes scrawled in cursive. No mirror selfies of housewives puckering up. Just soap that smells like eucalyptus and hand towels that aren't monogrammed with shade. Ironically, Andy has created a space that none of his on-screen housewives could live in comfortably. Where are the chandeliers? The Swarovski-studded everything. The staircase you can dramatically descend in a ball gown for a brunch confrontation. Nowhere to be found. Even his bedroom is a retreat. Neutral tones, low lighting, bookshelves lined with memoirs, biographies, and more than a few board books. Not an ounce of drama in sight, unless you count the tension in an old Truman Capote short story. His nightstand features no tequila-fueled journal entries, just a framed photo of Ben, a sleep mask, and probably a white noise machine. The truth is, Andy doesn't hate the housewives. Far from it, he loves them. They're his creation, his chaotic Greek chorus, his glam gladiators. He adores their quirks, champions their comebacks, and professionally survives their breakdowns. But he's also a single dad, a reader, a New Yorker who loves pizza more than pettiness, and someone who, like the rest of us, needs a place to unplug. He's built an empire on glitter and grit, but at home, he's just Andy. Not Bravo Daddy, not the puppet master, not the man with the envelope of receipts.